It was a big day in the United Forests of America. It was election day. Animals from all over the forest came to vote. They had to choose their new president. The main candidates were John Grizzly and Don Vulture. John Grizzly was a kind and strong bear. He wanted what was best for every animal in the forest. Don Vulture, on the other hand, was a cunning bird. He only cared about himself. There was a special rule for this election. To be considered a real candidate, John Grizzly had to present a baby bear by the end of the day. It was a tradition in the United Forests of America. A leader had to have a family. John Grizzly smiled at the crowd. He had nothing to worry about. "Don't you worry, a new baby bear is on its way." The crowd cheered. Far away, a stork was flying over the mountains. He was carrying a tiny bear cub in a basket. This little cub was going to be John Grizzly's new baby. The stork was tired. He needed help to deliver the baby on time. 3 friends volunteered for the task: Mick the mouse, Oscar the rabbit, and Giant Panda. They prepared a big, bright balloon. It was the perfect way to reach the United Forests of America.
Let's check the map.
Mick checked his map.
I packed some snacks for the journey.
Oscar packed snacks for the journey. Giant Panda inflated the balloon with helium. They were ready for their big adventure. The friends said goodbye to the stork and climbed into the basket. Up, and away they went. The wind blew them gently towards the United Forest of America, but they didn't know the danger that was lurking nearby. Doug was a young vulture. He was also a big supporter of Don Vulture. He did not want John Grizzly to win the election, so Doug came up with a plan. He followed the balloon, hiding behind the clouds. He waited for the perfect moment. Then, with a mischievous glint in his eye, Doug flew out from his hiding spot. In his claws, he held a sharp pair of scissors. Doug swooped toward the balloon and slashed at it with his scissors. The balloon began to lose air. It started to descend rapidly.
We need to land.
The friends held on tight as the balloon plummeted. They crashed into a snowdrift in a freezing polar zone. It was far, far away from the United Forests of America. The friends shivered in the cold. They felt lost and alone. Suddenly they heard a deep voice.
"Well, hello there. What are you doing in my neck of the woods?"
A large female bear emerged from behind an ice sculpture. She was wearing a warm scarf and earmuffs. She introduced herself as Michaela. Michaela was a kind bear. She offered them food and shelter in her cozy cave. After hearing their story, Michaela decided to help. She knew a shortcut to the United Forests of America. It was through a series of secret tunnels under the mountains. The friends climbed on Michaela's back. She ran as fast as the wind, carrying them towards their destination. They arrived just in time. John Grizzly was about to give up hope. Then, the crowd gasped. There they were, Mick, Oscar, Giant Panda, and Michaela, with a precious baby bear in her paws. John Grizzly was overjoyed. He rushed to greet them and held the baby bear high in the air. The crowd roared with delight. John Grizzly had a family. He was officially qualified to run for president.